I bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night. Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Well, here it is, the registry. The registry. What registry, Mike? Well, you know, if you've been under a rock for the last year, you know what registry is coming up and what registry that's going to allow you to travel. And if you're part of a specific registry, you will not be allowed to attend specific events. What are we talking about? The registry for those who refuse the COVEY vaccine or vaccination. So this is kind of important because this is what's coming out, and this is where they are. This is what they've been kind of. We've been kind of formalizing towards this on Mike in the Night. So if you haven't seen Mike in the Night, don't forget to tune in. So let's go to deep dive article scan here. Spain plans a registry for those who refuse COVEY vaccine. Everyone's going to do this. This is not just Spain. So what's Spain doing? As Europe begins vaccination for the first wave of high-priority patients, a glitch has already emerged. Many healthcare workers and others have refused to take the vaccine, as skepticism and suspicion remain elevated. Well, guys, you know, I'm no doctor, I'm no specialist, I'm no expert in anything at all. But I could tell you guys first and foremost that it takes 30 to 40 years if you want to like perfect some sort of vaccination, like polio, tetanus, all that stuff. It takes anywhere from 30 to 50 years. So I'm not sure what they rolled out in the last 8 months or 7 months, the race for the vax. A similar phenomena has played out in the United States, but to less intense degree. But the situation which we discussed last night is now that a variety of reasons, from the shortage of supplies and raw materials to an uncooperative populace, the public health officials are growing worried about hitting a lofty vaccination targets. So again, we go back to Richard Pryor in 1981-82 in the stand-up comedy. Richard Pryor said, "Look, why are you forcing me to take this vaccine? If everybody else is vaccinated, why should they even worry about me if I'm not vaccinated? They're vaccinated, they're safe." So, and it goes back to 30 years later, we're in this situation. 40 years later, we're in this situation where everybody needs to be inoculated, right? Or so they say. And so, in Spain at least, the government bureaucrats are fighting back as Health Minister Salvador Illa warned that the country would set up registry for everybody who refuses to vaccinate. So I tried to get a hold of Salvador Illa and emailed him. I even wrote the email in Spanish, and he replied saying that he will think about coming on Mike in the Night to explain to us. And his English, he doesn't speak very well English. And I'm like, you can tell us in Spanish, and I'll just translate it back into English. Man, I could translate it back into Portuguese if you like. You know, no big deal. So I don't know if he's going to get back to me. What will be done is the registry, which will be shared with other European partners. So they're going to create a fusion center or a fusion to infuse all the partners, right? Of those people who have been offered it and have simply rejected it, he said. It's not a document which will be made public, and it will be done with the utmost respect for the data protection. Yeah, right. That's how it always starts. We're not taking this in for, ladies and gentlemen. We're not taking this information to go against you. We are taking this information so that we could take it and know and then use it against you down the road if there's an outbreak somewhere, so then you could get arrested and prosecuted for not taking the vax. Or if you want to take that flight to go see your dying mom, well, that's not going to fly either. You can't get on that flight. You refuse the vax. And that's what's going to happen, right? Okay, so let's keep going here. Deep dive. He added that the registry would not be made public or delivered to employers, which begs the question, why else would the government keep a database of that information? So why would they want to keep a database of that period? Why the governments? If it's not for employers, it's not for anyone else, what do they want to know, right? An AFP report on the health minister's remarks wasn't exactly clear about the motive. You're never going to get clearness. They're always going to use language in a specific way to work against us, right? Which leads us to believe that it's just another tactic by the Spanish government, which has sworn up and down, like other European governments, that vaccinations wouldn't be mandatory. Remember, they said, oh, it's not going to be mandatory. So now they're looking at going door to door to vaccinate people. Polls released over the last couple of months appear to reflect the steep and unexplained drop in the number of respondents who claim to be skeptical or otherwise indicate that they would not wait before getting the vaccine has plunged. As The first doses have been doled out and administered. Spain's government expects to have between 15 millimeter and 20 million. Sorry, is this 15 millimeter and 20 million? 20. So it's 20 million and 15 to 20 million people out of its population of 47,000. So 15 and 20 million people will be vaccinated of the 47 million vaccinated against the virus by June in order to salvage night summer's tourism season. So they're saying basically for this summer coming up, if you don't get vaccinated, we're not going to have a tourism season. So they're already putting that on the plate. So they're going to put a lot of jobs at risk, which already been chopped. And they're going to actually take it to the next level and start taking it to the people. And they lash out. This is how they lash on the people, right? The way to defeat the virus is to vaccinate all of us. Or more than better, Illa said. Speculation has also been brewing about what might happen to those who refuse to inoculate themselves and or their children, even as public officials have talked up the importance of transparency, of course, freedom of the individual choice. To be sure, the Spanish aren't alone. Many other Europeans share the anxieties which have been stoked by the government, table-pounding about vaccine safety. Any skepticism is verboten, and the rapid pace of development and the use of the new mRNA technology. For example, independent pollsters Alpha Research said in its recent survey suggested that fewer than 1 in 5 Bulgarians from the first groups to be offered the vaccine. Frontline medics, pharmacists, teachers, and nursing home staff plan to volunteer to get a shot. A recent IFOP poll found that roughly 41% of French would take the shot if available, which means nearly 60% would not. Which is why, looking ahead, we wouldn't be surprised to see many more heavy-handed measures employed of immunity passports, as officials grow increasingly desperate to hit their largely speculative immunity targets. Now, guys, go over to Mike in the Night. We did COVEY passport. We did do a COVEY passport, and then we had 2021 call-ins, 2021 predictions for call-ins here, and here is the COVEY passport. It's 3 hours. Lots of callers call in to weigh in on what they think is going to happen or where things are headed when it comes to this. So every country is going to obviously pound the table and find ways, saber rattle, find ways to, what about the public that's not being vaccinated? How? So here in Canada, 95% of the people that I have spoken to said they will take the vaccine. They're 100% in front, full stop, ready to go. And I even asked some people, look, let's say you took the vaccine and we could get Hillary Clinton to run Canada. Would you even, and then take the vaccine and Hillary Clinton will come. Would you do it still? Would you still take the vaccine? Oh, yeah, I'll take 2 vaccines just to see if we can get Hillary Clinton to run our country. So that's how Canada is. That's what I feel about Canada when it comes to, I wear earplugs now when I'm shopping or grocery shopping. Everybody's an expert on everything, right? I put my earplugs in, like construction earplugs. The mask really does nothing. It's the earplugs that are more helpful. I put those earplugs in, I can't hear a damn thing. Say hi to the lady. Hi. Put it through. Pay. Goodbye. That's it. I don't have to hear these professionals in the grocery store line that know everything. They know everything about Donald Trump. They know everything about Rosie O'Donnell, how great Rosie O'Donnell is, and all this stuff. And it's like, I can't focus when I'm hearing that around me. It just actually shuts me right down. So I put my earplugs. My son wants a pair too, so I'll get him a pair too. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry. Been shoveling snow last couple of days, and it's been caught myself a sniffle. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I look forward to reading your comments. Let me know. Spain plans for registry. That's just the start. Everyone's going to have a registry. Everyone's going to be in the system. If you don't get the system when the police pull you over and they see you going through not an international border, but a provincial border or a different state, they're going to ask you to be vaccinated to enter their state or province. This is going to shut down what we thought we knew about life or what life was before. And it's all engineered. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment below. Let us know what you think. Registry. I think we're all going to be in this registry. From the people from the channel, a lot of us will know each other. Hey, I know this guy too. Oh, yeah, this guy comments on the channel. Oh, this guy's from Rebel News. We'll all know each other in the end on these lists. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Look forward to reading your comments.